Scorpios, welcome to your weekly reading for the period of July 12th to July 18th. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM. Let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Scorpios for the period of July 12th to July 18th? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine? Any messages you have would be greatly appreciated for Scorpios for the period of July 12th to July 18th. What do you see? What do they need to know? Any messages, please? I'll get to these later. Can you please show me general energies for Scorpio? General energies for Scorpio. We have the Nine of Cups in the reversed. Make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for your weekly extra, which will have your love, career, finances, and health in there specifically. Wheel of Fortune is in the upright in your challenge position. In my playlist, 2021 Sun Moon readings, I'm doing my 2022s, or starting them this month. Be sure to post up your requests in the comments. Six of Wands in the upright for advice. Also my playlist, what is your ideal career based on your midheaven? What is your compatibility with your partner's sun sign? Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And on TikTok, I also have different weekly readings on there if you want to check those out as a bonus. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Of course, OCD me, this is going to bother me. Okay, so these cards that came out, Scorpio, for some of you, we have the Hermit card in reverse, which is the card of Virgo, if that resonates. But for some of you, what you're doing is you're just kind of cutting yourself off from everybody for whatever reason. Not in a positive way, not because like you need seclusion or something like that. It's just kind of like you withdrew. I don't know if you kind of got upset, so you picked up your toys and kind of left the sandbox or what have you. I get the sensation you're kind of like licking your wounds, pouting, sulking, something in that regard, and you don't want to talk to somebody specifically, or you just don't want to talk to anybody at all. So, you know, severe isolation kind of going on. You want to be careful of that, because what I'm seeing with the Three of Wands in reverse, well, first of all, no communication kind of going on with other people. So I think you've cut off communications, or you put yourself at a distance from a person or people. You need to be careful of that, because that is actually going to limit opportunities for you. You know, it's like you're narrowing your focus, you're narrowing your vision, rather than, you know, looking at the bigger picture and expanding, you know, in terms of possibilities and things like that. So try not to get too tunnel vision, too isolated, you know, everything that I just kind of mentioned. You know, open up a little bit, open up your mind, open up your heart this week is what I'm kind of getting from that. Now, what I'm seeing for general energies, I'm seeing the Nine of Cups in reverse. So there's a reasonable amount of unhappiness going on with you this week. Things aren't going your way, or just not very happy with the way that things are turning out. Part of it is that you really placed expectations on something and you might have been disappointed. So you might have had a specific outcome in mind or expectations in mind. Usually when we kind of have that sets us up for kind of disappointment in a way. So maybe that's why you are, you know, kind of where you are. But again, I'm getting this sulking, pouting kind of, you know, in the dumps kind of thing. I'm having a hard time pulling yourself out of it, because in the challenge position, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is an indicator. Your luck can turn around on any given day. I mean, one day it can be one way, and the next day you wake up and it's fantastic. But since it's in the challenge position, you can't even entertain that notion. So for some reason, you don't think that things are going to turn around. You don't think that your situation is going to improve. And you have to be really careful about that mindset, because it can be very debilitating. It can actually weaken you in a sense. I mean, I'm sure you've heard over and over, whatever you kind of think is what manifests itself. So, you know, positive thoughts are going to manifest positivity. Negative is going to do vice versa. And I have a little bit of concern in regards to that. Now, the advice position, we have the Six of Wands in the upright. I got the phrase rise to the occasion. They're kind of saying, you know, get back on your horse. Move forward, be victorious, move past whatever this is. Keep your chin up, look ahead into the horizon. And if you do so, see these people that are applauding you and admiring you, you're going to have the support of family and friends saying, yeah, good job. We're so happy you pulled yourself out of this, you know. Some of you could be going through a mild depression of some sort. I say mild because I feel like it's something that if you really have the willpower, you can pull yourself out of it. It doesn't have to turn into something kind of larger than life. So, you know, they're beckoning you to kind of pull yourself out of this, and in doing so, many people will support you and applaud you for your efforts. Moving forward, I see you being very speculative. So the Nine of Pentacles, you're kind of observing what's ahead, and now you're kind of taking things into consideration, whereas before you wouldn't consider anything at all. You're kind of looking at what's ahead, being careful, saying to yourself, I don't want to be disappointed again, so let me make sure I know what I'm getting into. Let me make sure I know the risk involved. Let me have a plan. Let me have a strategy. Maybe that you didn't have that before, and that's where, you know, your Achilles heel was, so to speak. But here I see you being a little more cautious, a little more careful in regards to, and very slow moving in regards to what action you're going to take. Let's see what the clarifiers have to say. Why are these cards before me for Scorpio? Who are these people? What are these energies? Additional messages, please. Why are these cards before me for Scorpio, starting with the Nine of Cups? Who are these people? What are these energies? Why is the Nine of Cups here reversed? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. There is something that you really, really, really counted on. I mean, if you look at this Queen of Cups, all she sees is that chalice and nothing else around her. Her heart is in that chalice. Every fiber of her being is in that challenge. Her hopes, her, you know, everything. And she sees nothing else, and she's absolutely devoted to this happening, whatever it was. The Queen of Cups is very emotional, so it has to do with the emotions. You were emotionally invested in something, and I feel as though you got disappointed and you're having a really hard time pulling yourself out of that, as anybody would be. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright for Scorpios? Yeah, you don't see a light at the end of the tunnel with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're just allowing the struggle to kind of go on, the hardship to kind of go on. There is hope. You are going to get your confidence back. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You just need to put one foot in front of the other, right? Very easy in theory, not easy in practice. I get it, but it is in your challenge position saying that you're going to have a difficult time pulling yourself out of this unless you choose to do otherwise. Why is the Six of Wands here in the upright? Who is this person? What's this energy? The Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is fake it till you make it. Maybe you're not feeling like getting out of bed. Maybe you're not feeling like taking a shower. Maybe you're not feeling like going to work or getting that project done. You know, you just have to fake it until your feelings catch up to you. I mean, you know, do practical things and kind of make them happen. You're going to have to, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, you're going to have to put your feelings on hold for right now. There's things that have to be done. There's mountains that have to be climbed. There's empires that need to be conquered, and you're the one to do it. So you know, we can't always have the luxury of going with our feelings. And with Ace of Cups in reverse, I think they're kind of telling you, put your feelings on the back burner for now, charge forward, do what has to get done. And if you do that with incredible fervor, it will actually seep into other areas of your life in a positive way. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in the upright for Scorpios as they move forward? The Nine of Pentacles in reversed. Okay, so just be a little bit careful that you aren't being overly cautious to the point where you don't want to step outside of this little shell, this little comfort zone you've kind of set up for yourself. You know, don't stubbornly be hanging on to what is safe. I mean, there's a difference between being cautious, and then there's a difference of being, you know, a refusal to be open to other ways, or tolerant of other opinions, or considering other ways of kind of doing things because they're uncomfortable. Okay, so I mean, it's okay to be tentative and cautious, but don't avoid things because they're uncomfortable, or they're a little too adventurous, or you're not sure if you kind of want to throw yourself out there. Again, I'm getting there's practical things that need to be done that you're avoiding. I'm not saying this to be like that person, but I almost feel like, you know, hiding your head under the covers thinking that it's all going to go away isn't going to make it go away. Make sure you just get up in the morning and do that one task, just one task. What is one thing? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? What's that one bite of that elephant you're going to take in the morning? And a lot of times when you just complete that one task, you feel productive, you feel useful, and then that moves on to something else and on to something else, and then you find out that you've done a flurry of things that you haven't planned on doing, and then you start feeling really kick-ass about yourself. So just kind of keep that in mind. Again, I'm worried you're teetering on depression. We don't want to kind of go there. Teetering because I feel like it's going to be your choice whether or not you kind of want to fall down the well, or if you just want to bypass it, so to speak. So that's what I have for you, Scorpios. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM. We can certainly set that up, no problem. Make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for your weekly extra, which will have specifically your love, career, finances, and health. In my playlist, 2021 Sun Moon readings, 2022s are going to be done this month, so make sure you post up your requests in the comments. Also in there, what is your ideal career based on your midheaven? What is your compatibility with your partner's sun sign? Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. TikTok also has other weeklies on there, so you can get a bonus weekly. And this popped out, the 4 cups in the upright. I'm getting a stubbornness with this also, being very adamant, very focused on a specific outcome. Remember, that's how you got into this to begin with, where you were focused on a specific outcome and you saw that and nothing else. Turn your head and look for the offer that's in that cup. There may be an offer coming in for you. Don't begrudge it. Just kind of see what it is, see what it's all about. It might be more pleasing than you actually think it is. So on that note, I am going to leave that here. I will see you all in Vimeo. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.